Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to install an AC unit on this Anderson window. Now this is a casement window which swings open, and it opens by rotating a hand crank at the bottom of the window. This is the AC unit that I'm going to be installing, which is a Frigidaire. This is a 12,000 BTU unit. So the first thing I'm going to start doing is clearing out the curtains out of the way, and I'm going to slide this curtain all the way up so it's out of the way for the install. Now these casement windows can provide great ventilation because the entire window opens up, unlike many of the sliding window designs. And so what you want to do is you want to remove this rotating hand crank, and this one is a Phillips. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the mesh, which prevents bugs and all of that stuff during the summertime from coming in. So I'm just going to remove that out of the way because we're not going to be able to use this when the AC is installed. So we'll set this aside and we'll place this in storage. Next, we want to open up the window. So we're going to open up the window by these locks here. And then we're going to reinstall the hand crank at the bottom of the window so we can turn the window open. And then once we get everything fully open, we're going to start removing some of these attachments here. So this is for the hand crank. That's the first one I'm removing with the flathead screwdriver. It just pops open. Then I'm going to crank it all the way so it sits in nice and flush so it's not in the way. Now I'm going to remove the hand crank, and then we're going to remove everything else from the bottom and the top hinge. So I pop that out with the flathead at the bottom, and I'm going to pop out the top. You just want to be careful not to have your hand in the way when you're doing this because you can really scratch yourself pretty bad. All right, so once you get that tucked away, we'll be able to slide the entire window out of its track. Now this, you want to be very, very careful. I'm used to doing this on my own, but I'd advise you to get a second person to give you a hand. So there, the window is now out of the track, and I'm going to carefully bring it inside, and I'm going to put it to the corner for storage. You want to be careful not to drop this window because they are very expensive. Now I made this to basically hold the weight of my AC, and the bottom piece that you see there hanging is going to go up on the side of the house outside. So I place this here. So this is basically made up of two pieces of wood and a metal base and an arm to hold the weight of the AC. You can just copy what I did here, and then you'd be able to basically do the same thing with your AC on your Anderson windows. Now what I'm doing is I'm just adjusting the back part so it sits nice and flush with the siding of the house outside. So I'm just ensuring that everything is facing the right direction and it's sitting where it should be. Now when you're done, it should look like this once you get everything adjusted. And as you can see, on the outside, that bottom piece is bracing up against the siding. So that's holding the weight of the AC. So you want to ensure that that's set in place correctly and that it's nice and even. So once you ensure that, you'll be ready to go for the next step. So here I am securing this holder in place with two screws to the sill. And what this does, it's going to prevent this from shifting, and it's also going to create a stable base for your AC. So here I am pushing up against it. Now I'm going to move the AC and prop it onto the stand. Now I've done this by myself. This is a pretty heavy AC. You would want a second person to help you to do this. But once again, I've done this many times. And so I feel fully comfortable moving this by myself. Now, the bracket itself in the bottom will hold all the weight of the AC. So all you have to do is just position the AC. You can go around. You can have someone just put their hand there and just stabilize the AC to make sure it doesn't shift or move. So I'm going to climb up outside. And here I am installing a piece on the side to fill in any gaps. So I move the AC all the way to the left, and I have this little piece here that's going to fill in the extra gap on the right side. And I'm going to secure this with 3 screws, top, middle, and bottom. And you want to make sure that it's nice and flush and as tight as possible, because the last thing you really need is your nice cool air escaping or hot air entering. So you want to really minimize that as much as possible. I usually put a little bit of insulated material too, which I can do later on, but this is just for the general install. So next, I'm going to shift the AC in place to where I want it to be. And so I'm going to adjust it. Once I get it adjusted, I'm going to come inside and I'm going to attach a L bracket. And this L bracket will secure the AC to the base. And this ensures that the AC doesn't shift out of place. And it ensures that nothing from outside or inside will move it forward or backward. So I always like to secure it as best as possible. So here I'm just using some regular screws. You could use self-tappers and you could use some wood screws. So this is how it should look. You can put a couple extra screws in there later. You just want to make sure that's secure so it doesn't move out of place. Now here, I'm going to attach a plexiglass to fill in the entire gap for the window above. So this plexiglass is a nice thick plexiglass that you can pick up at Home Depot or Lowe's. And the great thing about this plexiglass is it resembles having a window because it's clear and transparent, just like my window. And so I can get that same natural light that I'm used to getting when I have my window on. Now here I'm just adjusting everything to make sure the plexiglass sits flush outside. And I have some pre-drilled holes on the plexiglass. So I'm going to attach some screws with some washers on the outside to seal everything up and pull it in nice and tight all the way around. Now, just to give you an idea of how to cut the plexiglass, you can use a jigsaw with a plexiglass blade. It's a special blade designed to cut plexiglass, and it cuts it very easily. I had a jigsaw at home already, so I just basically had to go out and get the blade, and I was able to just measure the dimensions and cut it to the correct measurement. And that was it. Pre-drilling holes afterwards, and I was good to go. So if you don't have a jigsaw, you can go and pick one up. They're not too expensive, and you can go out there and then you can pick up some plexiglass and get it cut. It was the easiest solution for me. So here I've got some backer rod. You can use any kind of foam or some sort of insulating material to kind of fill in any gaps where hot air or warmer air can enter. And so you see here I have a slight gap there. So what I'm going to do is just push this backer rod into that gap just to fill it in and prevent any air from coming in from the outside. This also helps to control any bugs or any critters from coming in as well. So I'm just going to push that in nice and tight and make sure everything is all filled in there. And this stuff is really good for insulating as well, so I really like this stuff a lot. So next, you're going to want to check the bottom, and if there's any gaps in the bottom, you can fill it in with some more material. So what I did was I have this nice foam stuff here, and so I'm just going to kind of push it into the bottom, and that's going to help me to fill in any gaps. It's going to kind of expand into any spaces that I want to fill in. So I'm going to use a screwdriver, and I'm just going to kind of tuck everything in nice and tight. And you want to do this until all your gaps are filled in. Next, you're going to want to make this as airtight as possible. So my solution here is some clear tape. I like it because it sits well with the clear plexiglass, but you can use other type of tape. It just does a great job of sealing up any openings. It keeps the critters out like ants or any other type of bugs. And it also helps to control the air from coming in from the outside. So make sure you get everything and everything is all sealed up and buttoned up nicely. You want to really spend time just working on this and getting it done right. And later on, I'm going to paint that piece of wood white to match so that it can just blend in with the background. And that's pretty much it. You can grab your blind and let it down right on top of the AC. And it gives a nice clean look to it. We're just going to test the blinds, make sure they open and close. And here is a look of the outside where the AC is sitting on that bracket and the weight is being distributed. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Please hit that like, hit that subscribe so you can continue to get more videos like this. And until next time, guys, I'll see you on the next one.